Hello Wayne State students, my name is Jewel Thomas and I'm the Director of the Writing Center. This video is to help you as we navigate a transition from working with you on face-to-face and then online appointments, with online appointments only, as Wayne State has become remote in its interactions with students, faculty, and staff. What I want to do today is talk about the two different types of online appointments that we have available, instructions on how to conduct online appointments, and a few different types of supplemental support and handouts that we have for you. The first thing that I want to let you know is that we have a website, and on our website we have a page that's dedicated to Online Writing Center appointments, and it provides students with a variety of different types of information regarding our online appointments. One thing that I would like to direct you to is that we do provide you with our phone number. We also provide you with links to our online scheduling system. This scheduling system allows you to set up appointments. So it's not the system that we actually use for online appointments, rather it is a scheduling system. What we use for our online appointments is Google Hangouts, and we conduct our appointments in synchronous time, which means that you work with a tutor in real time. So you'll log into the Google Hangouts. The tutor will do so at the same time. So say your appointment's at 3 p.m. You'll log in, your tutor will log in, and you'll begin to chat with them, do video chat if you're comfortable with that, and typically move into a Google document to start kind of revising and talking about and moving things or revising or adding on to material that's in your essay. For your benefit, we have online appointment tutorials, and so those appointment tutorials will walk you through some of the main policies of our online appointments. One is that you need to email your paper to our Wayne State Writing Center at gmail.com by 9 a.m. of the day of your appointment. We do realize, however, that there are going to be some students who are unfamiliar with our online scheduling system. So we'll be fairly flexible with some of our policies initially, and just kind of remind you and make sure that you're aware of those policies as we move forward. You'll want to make sure that you're logged into your Gmail account, because we do use Google Hangouts and Google Drive within the first 10 minutes of the hour. And then what will happen is you will be logged in, and the tutor will send you, pretend I'm logged in, Jewel. They will send me a message through the Google Message Center saying something like, "Hello, I'm online and ready to work with you." And then you can chat back to them. Typically, most students like to do video chat so they can see their tutor and talk with them. But if that's not something you're comfortable with, that's not an issue. You can still just use the chat feature. And likely your tutor will direct you to our Google Drive, in which you'll start to work on the paper that you've submitted at 9 a.m. the day of your appointment. And the tutor will begin to create some edits, potentially some comments, may chat with you through like our chat feature here, or just video chat with you so you can hear them, whatever works best for you and your tutor. Now, while we do have the handout that allows you to kind of see step by step what it's going to look like when you're engaging with your tutor, sometimes you may have some troubleshooting issues, and so we do have a handout for that as well. And so this handout will go through some of the typical issues that you may have when it comes to your online appointments, and often that involves creating the Google Hangouts plugin, and so there's instructions for that. Of course, if you have any issues, you can immediately send an email to the Wayne State Writing Center at gmail.com email, and your tutor will be online and in that Gmail account waiting for you to work with you. And so they'll see that message immediately and begin to help you with troubleshooting. Of course, if there's other additional issues that you may have, you are always recommended to email me, Jewel Thomas, at au1145@wayne.edu, and Stephen Austin is our assistant director, and he uses the Wayne State Writing Center at gmail.com. We also will respond to the phone numbers and phone calls through 313-577-2544. I would like you to know that while we will respond to all of your emails and your phone calls, we will respond to them during our open business hours, which are Monday through Thursday, 10 to 5. So if you, depending on when you send an email, or a phone message, we may not respond to you until the following day, or if it's something that you've sent to us on Saturday, it would be on Monday. So we just want you to be aware of that. So of course, what you will do is you'll submit your paper to the waynestate.writingcenter@gmail.com Gmail. The tutor will look in their inbox for your paper, and for your paper assignment and rubric, it's very important that you include both so that we have a sense as to what the assignment's asking of you and kind of the assessment component of that as well. They'll begin chatting with you and, like I said, working with you on your paper in a Google document form. Now, you might wonder, well, how do I even set up an appointment and get this ball rolling? Certainly, we have those instructions listed here on our website, but I want to just kind of show you what that might look like. So what we do is we use a WAMS scheduling system, and it's something that's unique to Wayne State University. And so what you do is you log in with your Access ID and password. This is going to look slightly different because I'm an administrator, so give me 1 second and we'll go in and make the system look what it would look like for you. So here I am, and so now this is going to look what it would look like on your end. You've logged in, you've popped up, and your major and so forth. You're going to select Writing Center as the subject. And then the course and topic is going to be online tutoring. You'll see that's the only option for you since that's all we're providing at this moment. So you'll click on online tutoring. The next step is a little bit weird, and that regardless of what type of service you're requesting, the default is to go to a location of the undergraduate library. But since, of course, everything is remote for Wayne State now, we are only working remotely. So we will not be at the Writing Center. We will not be in the undergraduate library. All tutors will be working remotely from their home. And so what you'll need to make sure that you click on is the Google Hangouts. This is the online platform, and this will place your appointment into that online platform. If you attempt to do the main campus as a platform, it's not going to provide you with the ability to set up an appointment. So we're going to do Google Hangouts. And then it's going to show you different days and times that we have available. So say I wanted Tuesday on the 17th and I wanted it at 12, I would click on 12. There's 4 appointments open, so therefore I can choose from 4 different tutors. And so of course, if you're familiar with one of the tutors, you can choose them. But if not, be assured that all of our tutors have been trained and have done online tutoring for quite some time. And so they'll all be more than available and helpful for you when you work with them online. And then, of course, you can give them comments regarding what you might want to work on specifically or whatever that may be. When you're done, you push save. It's going to generate your appointment, and it's going to send you appointment confirmation as well as a reminder. Your tutors are going to log in on the time and the day that you've selected. So if it was Tuesday at 12 p.m., they're going to log in. They'll have looked for your paper prior to that. As I said, since we are transitioning to online, you may have forgotten to send the paper. They'll send you a quick email and saying, please submit your paper. They're going to start a chat box with you and move on to that appointment. If you'd like to schedule an appointment for the future, certainly you can do that with your tutor then, or as we covered just a little bit ago, you can go in and use our online scheduling system, which I just showed you, and do that yourself. One thing that I would like to make sure that all students know is that there may be some students who have a difficulty with accessing online appointments that are synchronous, meaning it being in real time. Maybe simply because they do not have access to internet or to a computer or whatever it may be, and they need to work with tutors but aren't sure how that's going to happen. So what we will do on a case-by-case basis is offer students the ability to request what we call asynchronous appointments. And that means that a student will email us their paper. The tutor will log into the Gmail account that you've sent their paper, the waynestate.writingcenter@gmail.com. They'll access your paper, and what they'll end up doing is going in and working on your paper, typically in Google Drive as well, where they'll make some comments and they'll highlight and put in comments within the paper itself and so forth. Now, this will still be beneficial for you as a student, but because you're not working with a tutor in real time, you don't have that ability to ask them questions, to bounce back ideas, and so forth. So it may be that you will have to set up future appointments if you receive the feedback from your tutor and still have questions or so forth. To request working with a tutor asynchronously, which means you submit your paper to us via email, we provide feedback and send it back to you without working with you in real time, you have to send an email request to both myself and to the Assistant Director, Stephen Austin. And then, of course, we'll determine your need and go from there. The reason we do this is because, of course, working in real time one-on-one with a tutor is much more beneficial for you as a student and does provide you with that real face-to-face interaction that we're trying to promote, specifically since that's the only type of interaction that we have to provide for you at the moment. And if, of course, you have any questions about your appointments or anything that maybe crops up that you have ideas about or would like to make sure that we clarify, please don't hesitate to email us. Of course, you can call, but like I said, that's maybe something that we respond to less quickly. If there's anything else that you might have questions about, or if you need any additional information, you can look and see what our tutors and who our tutors are. We have handouts and additional information for you. And like I said, you are more than welcome to contact us and send along any questions that you may have. Are working really hard to make sure that transition here is as smooth as possible, but we do ask that you be patient with us in the upcoming week to 2 weeks as we kind of iron a few wrinkles that may or may not crop up. And of course, we look forward to working with you and being in solidarity with you as we move into this online engagement as students, instructors, tutors, and so forth. Thank you so much for allowing us to work with you.